Okay, so Daisy is saving to purchase a new apartment. The price of the apartment is $200,000 Aussie dollars. Daisy makes an initial payment of 25% and takes out a loan to pay the rest. So that's kind of standard practice. When you're buying a property, you pay a deposit first, and she's paying a 25% deposit of 200,000. It says write down, because surely this is easy. What's 25% of 200,000? It's 50,000. So it's a quarter of 200,000. If you need the calculator to do that, fine. It is, and this is part C. If you need the calculator, guys, it's just 200,000 times 0.25. That will give you 50,000. Okay, so it says the loan is for 10 years. The loan is for 10 years, compounded monthly. Let's write these or underline these things. With equal monthly payments of $1,700 made by Daisy at the end of each month. For this loan, find the amount of interest paid by Daisy. Okay, so basically, she's going to pay $1,700 every month for 10 years. Now, in 10 years, how many months are there? Well, there's 120. So I'm going to do 1,700 times 120 to find out what is going on. So let's just get out of this for a second. Let's get out of this. 1,700 times 120. And that's 204,000. So she pays 204,000 over the 10 years. But don't think, oh, that's quite a good deal. She's only paying $4,000 interest, because that's not a lot of interest. Remember, she's already paid 50,000. So actually, the interest, this is what she's paid for the loan, which is the 150,000. So she's actually paid quite a lot of interest. We have to do our 204,000 minus 150,000, which is $54,000. This is the total interest. So let's just write that down. Total interest, $54,000. And by the way, guys, look, he says parts DI to the nearest dollar. Now, this actually is to the nearest dollar anyway, so it's fine. Okay, that's DI. So D part II. Okay, so this is the harder question of this video. So it says, work out the annual interest rate. Now this is, you know, I'm often talking about, sometimes the formula is easier, sometimes the finance solver is easier. This case, when they ask you to find the interest rate, I think the finance solver is definitely easier. So let's take out the finance solver. We're going to go menu, finance solver. Okay, the N is the number of, it's the number of periods, compounding periods, the total number of compounding periods. It's 10 years, and it's monthly. So it's 1,700. Sorry, what am I saying? It's 10 years and monthly, so it's 120. There's 120 payments over the total 10 years that's going to happen here. The interest rate is what I don't know. The present value is this 150,000. This is the loan that she's taken. Now I put in 150,000 as a positive value, and I put the payment, which is 1,700, as a negative value. I go with if the money's moving away from you, like the payment, you put in a negative. If the money's coming towards you, like you're receiving the loan, you put a positive. But the mark scheme actually has that as negative and that as positive. It doesn't matter as long as they're different. Yeah, the mark scheme's just said that you owe 150,000, so that's why it's negative, and you're paying it off, so this is positive. It doesn't matter. You won't lose marks, but you won't get the right answer if they're the same. Okay, so I put that positive. This is negative. The future value, this is important, is 0 because we're working out. We are working out. Well, she's going to have paid off the loan after these 10 years. So the future value will be 0. The payments per year, so it's 12. It's and it's compounded monthly. So it's 12 payments per year and 12 compounding periods per year. So these are the same. And that's it. So all I need to do is go up to the I, press enter, and I get 6.477. So it's easy. Put in like this is, if you didn't have a calculator, this is actually a really, really, really hard problem to solve. But with the calculator, it's pretty simple. So let's write down our working. N is 120. Interest is, I don't know. Present value is minus 150,000. Future value is 0. Payment is, sorry, I put that as plus, guys, and then the payment is negative 1,700. The payments per year is 12, and the compounding periods per year is 12, and the interest rate is then from this 6.45779. 6.45779. Does it say? No, it doesn't say that I have to give it to a particular value, so I'm going to put that and then to 3 significant figures. 6.46%. Okay, that's parts C and D. I'll do the last 2 parts in the next video.